Okay, welcome back. Like I said, we're now going to watch a presentation about the Real American Hardwood Promotion Coalition. Please do ask questions during the presentation. This might be new information for our attendees, but yeah, I have been working with the coalition for about a year now, and we're trying to educate the consumer on benefits of using real hardwood, real American hardwood. And I think it's exciting that such a large group of associations has banded together to promote hardwood over substitute materials. So we'll start the presentation, and Tom Inman with HMI will join us afterward.
My name is Amy Shields. I'm the Executive Director of the Allegheny Hardwood Utilization Group. The Real American Hardwood Promotion Coalition was formed in 2019 to identify opportunities and challenges in promoting the American hardwood industry. The first phase of work has focused on conducting and analyzing research on why consumers purchase hardwood products or choose competing substitutes instead. The coalition gathered insights through a variety of research methods and from numerous target audiences, including architects, contractors, home renovators, consumers, designers, millennials, and Gen Xers, to assess perceptions of hardwood attributes as well as those of competitive products, and to understand which are most influential in driving consumer decisions. Results of the research forms the foundation of a new brand identity for the American hardwood industry. Today, we are pleased to provide you with highlights of the research and to outline our path to implementation of the brand and influencing customers. By focusing on the research results showing how consumers come to a decision about products they purchase, the opportunities for our industry to connect with them are now clear. Why is now the time for a collaborative domestic promotion program? Increasing competition from vinyl, tile, and carpet are eroding our market share for flooring. MDF and vinyl are taking millwork. This information and lack of information about the environmental benefits of using hardwood products are an ongoing challenge. The trade war with China has devastated our primary export market, which almost certainly will not come back to its full strength. We need new global markets, and we need to start at home. There is so much noise and information coming at people today. Domestic consumers are increasingly influenced by competitors positioning their products as better than hardwoods, and hardwoods has become a target of advocacy organizations. With the formation of the Real American Hardwood Promotion Coalition, our industry is now poised to face these challenges head on. Our goals are designed to provide the industry with a long-term vision, focus, and continuous motivation. We hope to increase domestic markets by raising awareness of the benefits of real American hardwood. To enhance consumer and prosumer perception of hardwood's value, prosumers are defined as those industry professionals who build and renovate property for themselves to sell or who contract with consumers to complete the work. To generate new products, to improve industry profitability and stability. The coalition recognizes these are audacious goals, and they will not be accomplished overnight. In fact, this is the start of a multi-year effort. To be successful, it's imperative that research set the stage. The 27 associations listed here, representing the majority of hardwood states, have participated in the creation of the Real American Hardwood Promotion Coalition. The coalition has raised over $233,000 to support the creation of new marketing strategies designed to take back hardwood's share of the domestic market. Our research has identified new insights that we were previously missing. We have learned what drives consumers' purchases of hardwood products. Now we must develop marketing strategies and action plans that will educate our target audiences and influence consumers, installers, prosumers, designers, architects, and B2B interests. Then we can expand by engaging all aspects of the industry and welcome everyone to the table. In 2020, the coalition provided briefings on the development of a collaborative plan to build better connections with consumers and prosumers interested in hardwood products. Our marketing consultants have developed a preliminary go-to-market playbook which outlines the many ways that companies and associations can engage and influence potential hardwood purchasers. Through this process, the coalition is committed to engaging all aspects of the industry. An increased level of participation will have a direct impact on our long-term success, particularly in our ability to establish sustainable fundraising models. Our research efforts began in the first quarter, starting with home renovator consumer groups in Chicago and Nashville. We fielded a nationwide online survey to more than 1,000 consumers. We added online bulletin boards targeting millennials and architects to dive deep into the research they perform as they consider a project and to what specifically influences their design and buying decisions. The inclusion of architects, designers, and contractors provided a unique perspective in final research results. Good news, our research subjects gave Hardwood high marks, finding it an attractive product that provides warmth and the right look to our homes. They understood that hardwood products were durable and lifetime lasting and healthier for their home. The fact that everybody loves hardwood gives us the opportunity to engage consumers early in the decision-making process and to steer them towards choosing hardwood over other products.
This is Michael Martin with the National Wood Flooring Association. I'll continue from here with some of our findings. Material quality is still a factor, but cost becomes more important as many respondents reported that hardwood durability doesn't translate into good value for the money. We see an opportunity to take a new approach to influencing consumer purchasing decisions. Consumers define value by what a product is worth in relation to the alternatives. In the case of hardwood products, while many potential buyers acknowledge the quality and lifetime value of hardwood products, initial cost becomes the biggest factor in influencing the purchaser's final decision. Substitute products play a big part in that decision. To persuade purchasers that hardwoods are the best value, we must overcome commonly held beliefs such as laminate wood flooring is more durable, longer lasting, less porous, and less maintenance than hardwood. Another finding from the research is the common misperception that faux wood is close enough and therefore a better value than the real American hardwood products. These consumers thought laminate is made of pressed woods, so it's more durable, and that since fake hardwood looks so real, it's hard to justify hardwood as the best value. And then when it comes to cost, the best option is luxury vinyl tile. These consumers want the look of hardwood but accept the alternatives. In the purchaser's mind, the concept of durability, value, and cost are intertwined. Each of the statements on the slide is indicative of a consumer at the rational stage of their purchasing journey. Can we influence consumers' purchasing journey at a higher emotional level? Yes, and we believe we have a real opportunity to do just that. The American hardwood industry has traditionally placed a great deal of emphasis on the importance of being green. We are all proud of hardwood's status as the best environmental friendly product based on the science. However, while consumers do value the concepts of sustainability, renewability, and environmental friendliness, their purchasing decision more often comes down to dollars and cents. Here are some of the statements from our research participants. Environmentally friendly took a back seat to this project due to budget restrictions. Considered how much it cost as opposed to the environmental impact of the products used. Don't look specifically for green types of products. I will be honest, when a company tries to tout how their product is sustainable, environmentally friendly, I always consider it to be pandering. It is surprising to learn that an important audience like millennials ranked environmentally friendly materials low in their decision-making process. We need to listen to the research and respect their focus on practical considerations like cost and the overall budget restrictions. By engaging this key audience with details on the authentic beauty of real American hardwood and the lasting value it brings to their homes, our materials will promote the qualities that matter most to them. While millennials told us that being green was less important than we expected, prosumers told us one of their clients' main concerns are for their family to have healthy product in their home. This is an interesting bridge from sustainability-related product attributes to a consumer-relevant concern. Consumers want to trust the products they put in their home, and research revealed that consumers and prosumers also trust wood in their home over products like vinyl. The concept of healthy home differentiates hardwood from competitors as only hardwood possesses the natural product attributes that help satisfy the need for a safe, healthy home. It appears from the research that consumers are waiting for hardwood to educate and engage them in a manner that influences their purchasing decision. Sometimes you just have to ask the right questions, and more importantly, pay attention to the answers. All of this adds up to a strong foundation for messaging. The data shows that we have the potential to develop the unbeatable messaging strategy that can create an emotional connection with consumers. This will require partnerships with retailers, execution of social media campaigns, and other communication delivery vehicles to reach consumers and prosumers with new and consistent messaging. The research also provided us with reminders of what to focus on as we move to the next stage. One, the need for connections between hardwood durability, long-lasting value, and cost. Two, sustainability, environmental messaging are strengths, but not a decision driver. When emphasizing hardwood's natural, authentic qualities, a stronger messaging platform emerges. And three, healthy home can be an advantage. Why is creating an emotional connection so important to the success of our marketing and communication strategies? When a consumer first starts to consider making a purchase, they do so from an emotional and intangible perspective. They think about look and feel, or how a product fits their personality. They consider the colors and the textures of the finished project without thinking about the specific product that creates the look. However, much of how the hardwood industry markets to consumers today is focused on highlighting product attribute differences versus competition. And in doing so, we've given the consumer the opportunity to consider a much wider set of alternatives. Said another way, if everyone wants the look of hardwood, it's important for us to guide them from that point of wanting the look into a real American hardwood product and minimize their consideration of other products that just look like wood. So where are today's customers turning to their search for information? Despite the strength of social media, the neighborhood big box stores like Home Depot and Lowe's, where you can see and touch products and even gather samples, are far and away the most common source for inspiration and information. More than 80% of all respondents went to Lowe's or Home Depot to look, learn, and be influenced. Customers were also highly influenced by viewing renovation shows as seen on HGTV and similar networks. They use Pinterest and Houzz regularly, and even rely on pictures of friends' projects for their inspiration. Home decor and social media sites are an additional part of the journey.
I'm Amy Snell, and I'm with the Wood Component Manufacturers Association. I'm going to continue from here. So building connections. In addition to creating the emotional connection early in the consumer's journey, a naturally authentic messaging strategy aligns with the need to connect durability to value. We have the research to prove the positive benefits of our materials and must make that our message. It is all about creating the building blocks for a successful campaign. None of this is possible without all industry supporters embracing the research findings and engaging in consistent messaging early in the decision-making process. Thankfully, there's a plan for that. Our brand accelerator partners have created a playbook that lays out a plan to get the right message to consumers at the right time. We've already reported that we will meet the consumer early in the decision-making journey, and we must continue to have touch points throughout the process. In addition, we must leverage the audience and insights of consumer influencers. We know now that they are going to the big box stores and looking online to get ideas. We must be there along the way. The substitutes are growing their market share while our share declines. We must challenge the misperceptions and the objections around real hardwood. We need to equip industry and retailers to sell a wide portfolio of hardwood products. And finally, we must create opportunities for consumers to visualize a healthy hardwood home. Our next steps. As a coalition, we are developing the brand Real American Hardwood. It identifies the resource, the companies that produce it, and the value it brings to the consumers. We will develop consumer marketing materials based on what we know is important to them to make that connection and guide their decisions. We will also develop industry marketing materials to bring these partners along with us to manufacture the products consumers want from their hardwood resource. We have to help them understand the value, the appearance, and the healthy home needs of their customers that we can meet with American Hardwood. We have to improve our utilization of social media and influencers in telling our story, and we need to motivate association members and industry to act again and again. One of the most important components of the brand is the brand mark or logo. The logo will be used by the coalition and also by industry members to demonstrate individual companies and associations' support of this initiative. You will see that the logo is meant to emphasize the natural aspect of hardwoods, which is why it utilizes the growth ring texture. We will use it broadly in advertising, websites, packaging, point of sale, and sales collateral, all with the goal of raising consumer awareness of our products. We will educate consumers about the health benefits of natural or real hardwood, the lifetime value of our products, the beauty, and the sustainability. As we move forward, our goal is to enlist industry partners to utilize not only the logo, but to also incorporate the Real American Hardwood communication materials into their company marketing communication strategies and vehicles. We have developed the brand to define what we stand for as well as what we make. Our ultimate goal is to influence consumers to choose hardwood products for their homes. And our consumer research was clear. We have an opportunity to connect with consumers on these attributes. We must listen. We learned from the research that we are missing the consumers at key points in their decision-making purchasing journey. We must convince consumers to visualize, experience, and aspire to their naturally authentic, healthy hardwood home. Our messaging will tell that Real American Hardwood is a material that has meaning, that has history, that is unique down to its very cells. It's beautiful, warm, and one of a kind. It's the one building material that other imitation products strive to be. It's simple in its ingredients, and it's strong and durable at its core. It's a powerful display of the wonder of nature. It's grown with purpose and then grows again, and every piece is authentic, just like the consumer. We want to extend our reach by creating industry interest, support, and buy-in into our playbook. The campaign is exponentially stronger when the industry members are aligned to the messages and are leveraging these tools to enhance the strength of their own marketing efforts. Engagement with the industry must take two tracks. First, to drive awareness and a coalescing around the program amongst those in the industry. And second, to create opportunities for companies and individual members to partner and participate in consumer-focused programming. We want to help shape industry materials to showcase hardwood and to challenge the misperceptions of the substitutes.
I'm Tom Inman with Appalachian Hardwood Manufacturers. Marketing hardwood successfully will involve social media, traditional media, and developing key partnerships. The foundation of our paid media strategy will actively intercept our two consumer audiences as they seek out inspiration and information. With 1 out of every 3 internet hours being spent on social media, we have to be present. Special emphasis on content and the creation of the right content inside of each channel will provide powerful means of connection and influence. With 84% of people having access to the internet on social platforms, they have emerged as powerful and effective mass channels to reach the consumer where they are already choosing to spend a great deal of their time. We need to partner with influencers, as we learned 8 out of 10 consumers purchased a product that was recommended by an influencer. Brands are reporting $18 in returns for every dollar spent with an influencer. Another opportunity is partnerships with online media like House. The company has more than 40 million unique visitors each month. The House demographic states that 90% of their visitors are homeowners and 75% of them plan to decorate. This is who we want to talk to, educate, influence, and win right here in this planning stage. We want them to see Real American Hardwood and believe this is what I can do. The more member companies are involved, the more ubiquity the brand and associated programming receive. These aid in a steady drumbeat of presence with customers and consumers alike. Industry companies will be provided the foundational tools to engage with the program, as well as access to expanded tools that can be leveraged as needed to enhance their participation. These include the items you see here: talking points, content for websites and social media, promotional concepts, and sustainability messaging. Here's a breakdown of the costs that we have developed in conjunction with research and marketing professionals. The first year is underway, and we have completed the research, begun their creative development, and industry outreach. We are building a Real American Hardwood digital hub that will house all of these pieces. We are reviewing the concepts for media and content relations. We fielded questions about what the program will cost, and we want to answer as best we can. The range you see breaks down the categories of work. If we do everything recommended, it comes to about $1 million annually. We must realistically assess what we can afford to do it well, and then build on that success. And this is a 3-year plan. It takes time to build a brand and influence consumers, but we must have a strategy, goals, measurements, and then we must begin. The associations have taken on the first phase of this campaign by funding the research and contracting with a brand acceleration company. We know the associations will continue to play a crucial role in funding and implementation. Industry is next, and it will initially involve voluntary contributions from the hardwood leaders who recognize the need for domestic promotion. But every company must be a part of this for it to be successful. Other programs use assessments based on sales, production, or other factors. There will have to be an acceptable method of stable funding from the industry for this to launch and survive. We know there are grants and other sources like government research funds to help with programs that provide jobs in rural areas. We're exploring all as potential avenues of funding. We hope this has been helpful to you, or maybe as an introduction, an update on the progress of the Real American Hardwood Promotion Coalition. We have a website that is up with basic information. We'll be posting materials. It is www.realamericanhardwood.com. You can also email us at hardwoodpromotion@gmail.com with questions or suggestions. We look forward to working with you to make this successful for the entire hardwood industry.
I don't see any questions, so if you have some questions, please add them now. Tom Inman with HMI is going to join us. He's also serving on the executive committee of the Real American Hardwood Promotion Coalition. So we'll wait till Tom. I don't see your video yet.
Yeah, I'm here, Amy.
Okay. We do have one question from Madeline. How do we pick which influencer to work with? The social media influencer is such a saturated market at this point.
That's one of the issues that we're discussing now, because you're exactly right. Looking at someone who has 1 million followers or 500,000 on their Twitter account, things like that, those come with an extremely high price tag. So we have to look at what is the ROI on that more expensive person, like a Chip and Joanna Gaines. To do work with them comes with a lot of zeros at the end of their contract. Working with an up-and-coming influencer is another area that we're looking at. You have a lower initial expense with them, but you also have a lower number of followers that they have. So we're researching that now with our marketing company to determine who is the best fit for the hardwood industry and can reach different segments for us. I'll use one example. Vaughn Bassett Furniture out of Virginia has established a relationship with Ben and Erin Napier, Hometown on HGTV. If you watch that show, they have designed some bedroom furniture for them, and they were able to connect with them early in their career, and it's been very successful, I think, for both of them, but certainly for Vaughn Bassett to have found some influencers on their as they were up and coming, and it's proved to be very successful for them. So we're looking at that, but we're also looking at established folks to see if we want, where is the best fit for us for our for the resources we'll have available.
Mm-hmm. Right. Good. I don't see any other questions right now. Is there? Do you want to give kind of an update of what we've been working on the last couple of weeks?
Yes. Since this presentation, we have really focused on the last few weeks about the structure of the organization, about how we are going to be established. We are a coalition. And what that means is there's 27 associations that are working together to develop this program and then to implement it through our association members. There are key associations like WCMA and HMI that are serving kind of more of an executive committee role to make decisions, but all of them are a part of this. We send regular emails and information out to all the associations. We gather input from them about direction we're going. We recently came up with a definition of how of real American hardwood. We're sending that out to the group for their final approval of that. And then next from that will be brand use guidelines to determine where we will be able to use that real American hardwood logo on what types of products, how much wood, American wood, has to be a part of that product before it can be labeled, and some of just the structural things we've got to come up with, as well as we want to trademark that logo, and we want to do everything we can to have everything in place so when we roll this out that your members, WCMA members, and other companies are able to use it and find success. The other thing we're working on now too is exactly what will be the things in the first year. Obviously, influencers are on our first year list. The paid social and search will be on our first year as far as some imperative things that we really know we have to do. But we're also looking in that second year to branch out into media relations and do more things with not only trade publications, but consumer press, consumer web, consumer social sites. I'm also looking in that second year at some in-store work because, if you go into one of the big box stores now, that was part of the presentation, but hardwoods are underrepresented there as far as the information that we provide and the marketing that goes on there. So we're looking at that in the second year of the campaign because we found, and this was amazing, it was in the presentation, I want to reiterate, that over 80% of the people that we surveyed, which was about 1,500 consumers, more than 80% of them at all ages and all demographics went to one of the big box stores before they made their final purchasing decision. Now, they may not have bought a product from the big box store, but they were at least looking in there for ideas and for the types of materials that are available. So we've got to have a better presence there. So that's some of those things we're discussing now to determine which steps we want to do at what stage of our campaign.
Great. Yeah, and I just want to let the audience know too that we also are working with kind of an advisory committee of people that are in the industry that are business owners or high level in the business, and they're helping shape how we're moving along. And I think it's really exciting because even with COVID, we were able to complete the research. We were able to really start making a plan of how to get promotion out there. So I think we've made a lot of good progress, and it's been exciting, and it's been very enjoyable because I think the people that are in the executive team really work together well. We each have different strengths, and we're bringing all of them to the table. And so that's been a really refreshing thing to see is so many different associations really pooling together to share the message of the importance of using hardwood. So.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Amy. And I just want to reiterate that it is an association-driven campaign and a multiple association. I think that's what makes this one unique from other programs in the past. Some of the promotion been done before by individual companies, obviously, and there's been some groups of companies that have done things, but we've really reached out and tried to engage every hardwood association, whether it's a state group, a regional group, or a national group that hardwood is important to. They have an equal role in this and will moving forward because the information is going to go back to the associations to then give out to their members. So when you receive materials, you're going to get it from WCMA. And if you're a member of multiple groups, you're likely to get it from more than one, but it's going to come through the associations back to our association members for use.
Yep. Great. Okay. I don't see any other questions, but thank you so much for joining us, Tom. I appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So now we're going to get just another quick tech partner update. And this one is going to be from Eagle Machinery. So let's hear from them now. Okay, now we're going to have Jeremy Likens from Eagle join us as well.
Surprise.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Amy.
Do you have a camera you can turn on by chance, or?
Yeah, we did it a little earlier and it was good to go. Let's see here.
There we go.
You're going to join by Kirk and Todd today.
Okay.
Surprise.
Great to see you.
Likewise, how's everybody doing?
Doing real well. It's been a
Good.
good event so far.
Good.
So how's business with you guys going?
Very well. 2020, of course, has been a challenge for all of us, but we're getting through it, and happy to be able to help and support our end user solid wood customers.
Great. Good. I don't see any questions from our audience. If anybody has any questions, please let us know. Is there anything else that you want to share with our members?
Well, we are, I guess we're encouraged in the midst of some national and international challenges with the pandemic, but the need within the customer base seems to be in high demand these days. We are currently very busy and have been quite busy throughout 2020. So that might come as a little bit of a surprise, but our hope is that we can continue to help our end users, and it's an industry that we feel is full of great people, and we're working together to try to bring automated solutions to help address some of the labor challenges that we all face.
Yeah.
So times are good at the moment with some additional COVID-related challenges, but we're getting through it.
Right. Good. Yeah, I think most of our members are saying that their business is going very strong. They're feeling very optimistic. So, but yes, like you said, the workforce challenge is definitely probably one of their main concerns right now. So finding new ways to automate and to, I think Guy Busey said that really well in his presentation about it's not about eliminating employees necessarily, more than supplementing the employee and making things easier for a person to, produce high quality items. So yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
And if there's one thing that's common through all of our users is that very thing. It's not a matter of eliminating employees. It's trying to find ways to deal with the shortage of help. So therein lies the need and the demand for automation and innovation, and how do we get this done with fewer hands? So that's being a turnkey supplier for these fully integrated systems where we design it in-house, we install it and train our customers. We run it off here at our facility before we install it in their facility and give them a chance to come here and see it. And then we support it after the installation. It helps bridge the gap of the challenge that can come with these integrated systems. So we're fortunate that we have a lot of good backlog right now, a lot more promising work coming. So we're blessed.
Great. Good. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you sharing what you guys got going on. I will make sure that our members know how to get in touch with you if they need any information.
That's
Very
wonderful,
good.
Amy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We miss our friends, so
Yeah, I do too. I miss seeing everybody.
yeah. Take care, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we are going to take a break. Our next presentation is scheduled for 11:45 Eastern, 10:45 Central, but let's start at about 11:50, 10:50. We'll take about 6-7 minutes or so just to let you refresh your coffee, do whatever you need. And then when we come back, we're going to hear an economic outlook from Taylor St. Germain. So I'm sure you're going to get a lot out of that. So we will see you back here at 11:50 or 10:50, depending on your time zone. Thanks.